When luxury watches come to mind, many envision extravagant watches adorned with diamonds, worn by the elite and celebrities. It's a world of which only a few people can be part of. The value of a watch is personal, but luxury watches are highly sought after for their exceptional craftsmanship and rarity. Made in limited quantities, these watches are prized by a select few who can truly appreciate their unique worth. Let's take a look at some of the most stunning luxury watches that stand out for their rarity and why they are so highly sought after by collectors and the rich. Richard Mille RM 56-02 Sapphire. If you want a watch that looks like it's from the future, this is it. The Richard Mille RM 56-02 Sapphire is almost completely see-through. The entire case is made from solid blocks of sapphire crystal, which is incredibly hard to work with. It takes over 1,000 hours just to cut and polish the sapphire parts. What makes this watch truly special is that you can see every tiny part working inside. The movement seems to float in the air because it's held by tiny cables that are thinner than a human hair. Only 10 of these watches were ever made, and each one sold for about $2 million. The RM 56-02 weighs almost nothing on your wrist, but it's super tough. The sapphire case is almost as hard as a diamond, so it won't scratch easily. Richard Mille made this watch to show that luxury isn't always about gold and precious metals. Sometimes, it's about pushing the limits of what's possible. Greubel Forsey Art Piece 1. Imagine having a tiny museum on your wrist. That's what the Greubel Forsey Art Piece 1 is like. This watch has something that no other watch has, a microscopic sculpture hidden inside. And when I say microscopic, I really mean it. Inside the watch is a tiny sculpture of a sailing ship, but it's so small you need a special magnifying lens built into the watch to see it. The ship is carved into a space smaller than a grain of rice. With a complex movement that includes a tourbillon, the Art Piece 1 costs about $1.5 million, and each one is slightly different because of the handmade art inside. Vacheron Constantin reference 57260. If you like having lots of features on your watch, nothing beats the Vacheron Constantin reference 57260. This watch holds the world record for being the most complicated watch ever made, with 57 different complications. This watch can tell you when Easter will be each year, show multiple time zones, and even track the stars in the sky as they appear from your location. It has calendars that won't need adjusting for hundreds of years and can time events down to split seconds. The reference 57260 took 8 years to design and build by 3 master watchmakers. It has 2,826 tiny parts, all fitting into a pocket watch that's about the size of a hockey puck. The price? Well, Vacheron Constantin never officially said, but experts think it cost over $8 million to make. What's really amazing is that everything in this watch is mechanical, no computers, no batteries, just incredibly precise gears and springs working together. It's like having a tiny mechanical brain on a chain. Jacob&Co. Astronomia Tourbillon baguette. This amazing watch has a 3D display that shows a tiny Earth and Moon rotating around each other, while diamonds represent the stars. The watch has 4 arms that rotate around the center. One arm holds a tiny hand-painted globe that spins once every 24 hours, just like Earth. Another arm has a 1-carat diamond that spins so that all sides catch the light. The third arm has the watch face, and the fourth has a special tourbillon that spins in multiple directions. The case is covered in baguette-cut diamonds, with over 340 of them carefully placed by hand. The whole watch is like wearing a miniature planetarium that costs around $1 million. The Astronomia is so complex that it needs to be wound every 60 hours to keep all the spinning parts moving. It's definitely not a watch you'd wear while playing sports, but it's perfect for making jaws drop at fancy events. These 4 watches are truly one of a kind. Apart from their price and their quality, it's about their scarcity and the lasting perception of quality they give. Take your time before you make up your mind. Pick what makes you feel good. At the end of the day, you'll have the calm, serene feeling from wearing something classy, authentic, and subtle.